First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. In 63 BCE, Rome was in turmoil. A conspiracy led by Cato threatened to overthrow the Republic. There was a man named Cato who decided to stood against this plot in the Roman Senate. Catiline and Cato had a debate. On the day of debate, Cato was to give a speech opposing Caesar's seemingly merciful proposal to spare the lives of the conspirators. This proposal was gaining popular support, but Cato saw it as a threat to justice and the stability of the Republic. As Cato made his way to the Senate, he was met by a mob of Caesar's supporters. They hurled insults, threw dirt and stones at him, and even physically threatened him. Many of his friends and supporters urged him to turn back, fearing for his safety. Cato, however, remained undeterred. He calmly walked through the hostile crowd, his face showing no sign of fear or anger. When one man threw a large stone that struck him in the face, Cato simply wiped away the blood and continued his journey. Upon reaching the Senate, Cato delivered a powerful speech. He argued passionately for upholding the law and preserving the Republic, even if it meant taking harsh action against the conspirators. His words were so compelling and his demeanor so resolute that he swayed the Senate to his side, ultimately leading to the defeat of Caesar's proposal. What is worth noting here is that Cato demonstrated remarkable bravery by facing a hostile crowd and potential physical harm. Cato showed immense emotional control despite provocation. He maintained his composure and did not allow anger or fear to cloud his judgment. Cato stood firm in his beliefs, even when it was unpopular and dangerous to do so. He prioritized what he saw as his duty to the Republic over his personal safety or comfort. His actions inspired others and demonstrated the strength that comes from living according to one's principles. Imagine for a moment that you are Cato. You're about to give a crucial speech on a controversial issue you deeply believe in, perhaps advocating for climate action, social justice, or government transparency. As you approach the podium, you're confronted by an angry mob of opponents. They hurl insults, throw objects, and even threaten your safety. Your friends urge you to turn back, warning of potential violence. At this moment, what would you do? Would you stand firm like Cato, facing the crowd with unwavering resolve? Or would you retreat to safety? Now, how could Cato do that? How did he get the courage and determination to stand for his beliefs? The answer is pretty simple. Cato practiced Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches people how to live a good, happy life, even when things get tough. It's like a toolbox for your mind, helping you deal with life's challenges and become a stronger, calmer person. At its core, Stoicism is about focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. It's like having a superpower that helps you stay calm when life gets crazy. Stoics believe that true happiness comes from the inside, not from stuff or other people's opinions. They're all about facing challenges head-on and growing stronger because of them. It's not about being emotionless. It's about understanding your emotions and using them wisely. Think of it this way. Stoicism is like learning to surf. You can't control the waves, but you can learn to ride them skillfully. It teaches you to accept reality, make the best of what you have, and always try to do the right thing even when it's tough. I like to think about Stoicism this way. It is about becoming the best version of yourself, no matter what life throws your way. It's a practical guide to living a good life, finding inner peace, and becoming truly unshakable. Now, it might look like a difficult practice that requires a lot of time to master, but in reality, Stoicism is nothing but simple mind changes. One of them is, 1. The dichotomy of control. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Most of us waste tons of energy trying to control things we simply can't. It's like trying to change the weather by yelling at the sky. Frustrating and pointless. No matter how much we scream, yell, or criticize, we can't change the weather. But what we can do is adjust according to the weather. So how do we apply this in real life? Identify the situation that's bugging you. Let's say you're stuck in awful traffic. Then ask yourself, what aspects of this can I control? In traffic, you can control your reaction, your time use, and your driving. Now, what can't you control? Other drivers, the flow of traffic, or the road construction causing the delay. Focus all your energy on what you can control. Use the time to listen to a podcast, practice deep breathing, or plan your day. The more you practice this, the more you'll realize how much mental energy you've been wasting on things you can't change. It's like finding out you've been carrying around a backpack full of rocks for no reason. Once you drop it, you'll feel incredibly light. Sometimes it's hard to tell what we can and can't control. That promotion at work? You can control your performance, but not the final decision. Your love life? You can control how you act, but not how others feel. So if you're not sure, assume you can't control it. This puts you in a proactive mindset rather than a reactive one. Remember, this isn't about being passive. It's about being strategic with your energy. You're like a general in the battle of life, choosing your fights wisely. 2. Negative visualization. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius. Regularly imagine losing the things you value most. Your job, your home, your smartphone, and even your loved ones could help you become undefeatable. I know it sounds depressing, but here's why it's powerful. First, it boosts gratitude. When you imagine life without something, you appreciate it more when you have it. It's like mental time travel to a worse alternate reality, making your current reality shine in comparison. Second, it prepares you for setbacks. By visualizing potential losses, you're mentally rehearsing how you'd cope. It's like a fire drill for your mind. Imagine your smartphone disappears. Really picture it. No calls, no texts, no social media, no GPS. Uncomfortable, right? But ask yourself, how would I adapt? What opportunities might this create? What's truly essential that I'd be losing? Now look at your phone. Feels a bit different, doesn't it? Here's where people usually get it wrong. They do this once and think they're done. But this is a practice, not a one-time thing. The goal is to make it a habit, like mental push-ups. Start small. Once a day, pick something you value and imagine life without it for a few minutes. It could be your morning coffee, your favorite shoes, or your car. As you get comfortable, move to bigger things: your job, your home, your health. It's not about dwelling on loss, but about appreciating what you have and building resilience. If you're dealing with anxiety or depression, be gentle with this practice. Start with small, non-essential items and gradually work your way up. Remember, the goal isn't to make you paranoid about losing things. It's to help you appreciate what you have and build mental toughness. It's like emotional weightlifting. It might be uncomfortable at first, but it makes you stronger. 3. The evening review. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Every night before bed, grab a journal or open a notes app if you're more digital and answer these questions. What did I do well today? Where did I fall short? How can I improve tomorrow? This practice is extremely powerful because, first, it forces you to reflect. In our busy lives, we rarely take time to think about our actions and decisions. This practice makes reflection a habit. Second, it celebrates your wins. By acknowledging what you did well, you're reinforcing positive behaviors. It's like giving yourself a high five. Third, it promotes growth. By identifying where you fell short, you're not beating yourself up. You're creating a roadmap for improvement. Let's break it down further. What did I do well today? Maybe you nailed a presentation at work, or perhaps you stayed calm when your kid had a meltdown. Celebrate these wins, no matter how small. This builds confidence and reinforces good habits. Where did I fall short? Be honest but not harsh. Maybe you procrastinated on an important task, or you lost your temper in traffic. The goal isn't to feel bad, but to identify areas for growth. How can I improve tomorrow? This is where the magic happens. You're not just reflecting, you're planning. If you procrastinated today, how can you structure your time better tomorrow? If you lost your temper, what strategies can you use to stay calm next time? Be specific. Instead of "I'll do better tomorrow," try "I'll start my most important task before checking emails." Now here's where most people go wrong. They try to change everything at once. Don't fall into that trap. Focus on one or two areas for improvement at a time. Also, don't skip the "what did I do well" part. It's tempting to focus only on flaws, but acknowledging your strengths is crucial for building confidence and motivation. Remember, This isn't about perfection. Some days your did well list will be long. Other days it might be a struggle to find something. That's okay. The important thing is the practice itself. Over time you'll start to see patterns. Maybe you always procrastinate on Mondays, or you tend to lose your cool when you're hungry. This awareness is powerful. It allows you to make targeted changes in your life. Think of it like you're the scientist and the subject of your own life experiment. You're gathering data, analyzing it, and making hypotheses for improvement. It's your personal growth lab. So there you have it, 3 powerful Stoic practices that can transform your life. The Dichotomy of Control, to focus your energy wisely, negative visualization to boost gratitude and resilience, and the evening review to promote daily growth. Remember, these aren't quick fixes. They're practices, meaning they take time and consistency. But stick with them, and you'll find yourself becoming more resilient, more grateful, and more in control of your life. Always remember what Seneca said, "You are defeated and you admit it, but you have not been conquered. You are as much a conqueror as ever." You've got this. Now go out there and start your Stoic journey. Your undefeatable self is waiting. If you like my work, you may consider subscribing to my channel for a continuous stream of thought-provoking content that will challenge your mind and nourish your soul. Join our community of thinkers today, and let's explore life's profound questions together.